the narrow clavicle pill is freaking brutal, right? That's what the average black pillar would tell you. The average fucking slave would tell you, right? Because if you look at this guy, his clavicles are very fucking narrow. This makes him look very ass. Like his physique looks shit compared to our guy right here with clearly very wide clavicles. You could tell he hit the genetic lottery, right? And everybody knows this. Everybody that actually like goes to the gym or builds bar or like actually works out at home knows that your clavicles play a huge factor in how you will look. But I'm actually here to tell you that you can actually look exactly like this guy or even better with narrow clavicles, right? I've seen a lot of TikTok videos or like a lot of YouTube shorts, a lot of YouTube videos about how if you have a narrow clavicles, you're fucking cooked, you won't look good, you will look ass. And it's true, right? It's very fucking true, but it's only true if you do not train the right muscle groups, right? The right muscle groups is your shoulders and your upper back. And you don't gotta train your waist, but you gotta make sure your waist is very thin, right? Your waist will become very thin due to your body fat. I will explain more as I go on and on in this video. But right, most guys blame genetics, right? These are your average black pillars, your average societal slave who thinks he cannot change his life, he can't do better, who thinks self-improvement is bullshit and is giving up on every single thing in his life, right? This is what your average black pillar looks like. Your average Joe who thinks he can't improve his life, who thinks, oh my god, fuck dude, oh I have a resexed maxilla, I have narrow clavicles, I can't ascend, I can look better. Shut your fucking mouth. You're such a slave. Like seriously, you're such a slave to the system. Guys like this piss me off. They seriously think that by sitting down all fucking day and blaming their bad genetics that they can stay that way, right? They think that by blaming their bad genetics that it's okay to stay looking like a fucking bum. That's insane to me, bro. That is so insane to me. You want to blame your bad genetics, yet you sit down all fucking day scratching your fucking butt, farting up a fucking storm, scrolling on TikTok, not even trying to do 5 push-ups, my guy? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? There is no fucking excuses. You're the reason why you're exactly where you are at right fucking now, dude. You're literally the main reason. I'm here to tell you that your genetics actually isn't what's holding you back. You're what's holding you back, my boy. You're literally what's holding you back. Because believe it or not, you having narrow clavicles is not why your physique is ass. You not even trying to build muscle and giving up is exactly why your physique is ass in the first place. That's why you look shit in the first place, bro. It's all on you. You gotta get out of that fucking mindset that you have that, oh fuck, dude, my jeans are so ass, dude, like, oh my god, I wish, dude, like, why did my dad have to have like fucking small fucking narrow clavicles, dude? Like, I could have been fucking frame again. Shut your fucking mouth, dude. You look ass for a reason, right? Clavicles don't change, but your shoulders and lats do, and also your waist, bro. Like, oh my god, I can't say this enough. Not enough people talk about. I don't understand why people don't talk about this on the internet. It's so easy to understand, and I realized this once I started building muscle myself at home. Started trying to build an aesthetic physique at home, right? This is a picture of me when I first started working out at home, right? When I first started my journey to building an aesthetic physique at home. As you can see, I have normal set clavicles. I don't have narrow clavicles, but I have normal set clavicles. So automatically, if I don't train, I look fucking shit. I don't frame mug at all. I don't have that good frame, and there's a reason for that. It's because I don't train. I'm basically like your average Gary right now, bro. I'm your average Gary, right? Your average Gary is your average fucking slave. Your average bot that thinks that his life can't change, that thinks that his genes is fucking cooked, right? And if you look at this, you can notice that my physique looks ass. Not only because I wasn't building any muscle, I wasn't trying to build muscle, right? Until I started, obviously. But you can tell that, oh, my frame is ass. Look at my waist. Look at my shoulders. Look at my arms. Look at my chest. Look at my lights are fucking shit as well, right? There's so many factors into how my frame looks due to the fact that I didn't build any muscles that actually makes my frame look better, right? It's not just your fucking genes. I'm here to tell you, it's not just your genes. As a matter of fact, it's because you're not building the right muscles, the right muscle areas, bro, right? So if you look at, this is a whole year later, this is me now, right? Wider shoulders, wider lats, and a way smaller waist. Why do I look like I have wide clavicles now, but back then I look like I have narrow to normal clavicles? Tell me, why is that? It's due to the fact that I built my shoulders, my lats, and brought my waist down, brought my body fat down, bro. Right? So you can always, bro, you can always LARP. This isn't even LARP. You can't even call this LARPing due to the fact that this is real. It looks like I have wide clavicles, but I don't. I have normal set clavicles, bro. I have normal set clavicles. And now I worked at the right muscle groups to make it look like I have wide set clavicles. I get comments all the time that are like, oh my god, dude, I wish I had wide set clavicle jeans. No, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I have normal set clavicles. If I didn't work out the right muscle groups, I would look just as shit as you do, bro. I just look better than you because I actually took fucking action. I stopped fucking blaming the rest of the fucking world for my problems and actually fucking took action. It's not just all on your fucking jizz. I'm tired of seeing comments like that or seeing videos where they're like, "Oh, dude, you're so fucking cooked, dude. If your clavicles are just small, I wish I had wide clavicles." Shut the fuck up. Go fucking work the right amount of muscle. Go work the right muscle groups, bro. I honestly don't understand that. I don't understand how guys could fucking look at something and not think they could achieve that. Like, you're literally a captured slave inside your own cage that you've made inside your own mind, bro. Like, that's insane to me, right? If you guys actually look at this famous picture right here, because you see this picture on every single TikTok short or any single YouTube. Granted, I've used this picture myself on my TikTok videos because it gains attention, because you see just how ass his physique looks due to his narrow clavicles. But you guys don't realize that he hasn't built the right muscle groups, right? Obviously, his arms are big as fuck. His arms are really developed, way more developed than this guy. But for some reason, it looks more ass than he does. Right? The reason for that is because, not just because of his narrow clavicles, it's not because of that. It's because look at how underdeveloped his shoulders are. Right? I'm not sure. This guy definitely was not building his lats either. He definitely was not building his lats either. And honestly, his waist just doesn't even look bad. But due to the fact that all the other parts of his body, that all the other muscles that he needs to actually work on to maximize his frame, the fact that he hasn't built that part yet is why he looks shit. His waist isn't even bad. He honestly has the optimal like waist ratio, but because of that, he looks shit. And he looks like he's also slouching a little bit in this photo, not fully wide out when that picture was taken. So I am giving him a little bit of a benefit of the doubt, but you could tell that due to the fact that he hasn't developed his shoulder muscles, right? His lat muscles, from what I'm seeing from this photo, and from his waist down, right? His waist is alright. His waist doesn't even look that bad, to be honest, right? But due to the fact that the other ones are not built, it looks ass. It looks ass. Anybody can look like this wide clavicle dude, bro. Anybody can look like that. Honestly, anybody can, dude. I stopped thinking you can't fucking look like that, my guy. Stop. You could always make the illusion that you have wide clavicles. I'm proof of this. We just own workouts, bro. We just own workouts at that, right? Now, these are obviously the actual muscles that make you look wide, right? Your side delts, right? This right here, these bad boys make your shoulders pop out more like fucking guns, right? When you're wearing a shirt, they pop out more. So therefore, once these are more wider, it creates an effect where everything else down here narrows down more, right? It narrows down more. That's the truth. That's what you're aiming for, right? Once that has narrowed down more, now you look like your clavicles are wider than they actually are, right? Next up, your lats. As you guys know, you do pull-ups for this, right? Once you start doing pull-ups, you will notice that these boys right here, right, they're right under your shoulders. They get wider. They get wider. Once you notice that they're getting wider, this looks slimmer down here as well, right? Now, a lot of people don't even talk about this. Next up, make sure your waist. The waist is the most important part. Honestly, if you don't feel like doing pull-ups and building your lats, make sure your waist is at least optimally fucking small, my guy. How do you do this? Being at a low body fat, around 12% to fucking 10%, bro. This can be achieved at home. Literally can be achieved at home. I did this myself in 1 year at that. If you actually want my full workout guide, every single thing, take the link in the description and the comment section as well. I'll give you guys a link to my community where I give you guys the whole workout down to everything I do, from when I wake up, what I eat, all of that, bro. My workout split, right? But anyways, let's get back to it, my guy. If you can actually slim down your waist, get it down to 12 to 10% body fat, you will notice your waist will naturally slim down. It will just naturally slim down. Another way you can also do this, cardio. Always do cardio, bro. Cardio. Why am I spelling this out? But yeah, always do cardio, right? It's not your fucking bones. Like I said, it's not your gens. It's just your muscle groups that you have not realized that you can literally create an illusion from if you actually build them, right? A guy with average clavicles but big delts and lats, right, which is your shoulders and your back muscles, right? Or even a guy with narrow clavicles, right, but as built big delts and lats will always look wider than someone with good genetics who doesn't train. And guess who doesn't train? 99% of other fucking dudes out here, bro. Your competition is very small. Very fucking small. Not a lot of people can stay disciplined with own workouts, right? Not a lot of people can stay disciplined working out every single fucking week, back to back, staying disciplined with their diet. Your competition, believe it or not, your competition is very small. So you're not even cooked, bro. You're not cooked. The average guy is a fucking Gary. You want to be a fucking Atlas, bro. You want to be this guy right here, right? You want to be this guy right here. You don't want to be a Gary. You don't want to be this guy right here, not focused at all, right? You don't want to be a Gary. A Gary is 99% of men, bro. You want to be like everybody else that doesn't take action and just blames their fucking genetics? Like, honestly, do you know how much of a bitch you are for blaming your genetics? Blaming your fucking circumstances? Do you know how much of a bitch that makes you? That makes you a literal bot, a literal Gary, bro. Like, that's so low testosterone. It's fucking insane. And that's 99% of men out here. You want to be like the rest of them niggas? So your competition is already fucking small if you just take action, right? The guy with good genetics, right, but doesn't train, will never look as good as you, due to the fact that you've now built those muscles that not only makes you have a wider frame, but also gives you the muscle as well. So now you look 10x better than that fucking twig over there who doesn't work out for shit. Who doesn't understand that by him not working out, he's now fucking, he's basically a slave in modern society, my nigga. That's basically what he is. He's a literal slave to modern society who thinks that thinks he fucking looks good even though he doesn't, right? Because guys who actually build fucking muscle are at the fucking pedestal, bro. They're at the fucking pedestal. Right? You don't need perfect genetics. All you need is consistency, proper training, and a low body fat. Let me say that again. Consistency, proper training, and a low body fat, which is very easy to fucking achieve if you just stay consistent with the same workout split. A workout split that works. You don't need a gym to do this. You can do this with easy workouts. Once again, if you check my link in the description, you will get a full workout guide for what I did at home for a whole year. That got me from this point, right here, to this point, right? I actually have a story, right? When I looked like this, I went to the gym, I think, about 3 to 5 times when my brother could take me. And I was just doing some fucking bullshit. To be honest, I was just doing some bullshit. Then my brother moved out. I was like, fuck, I have to build muscle. I can't look like your average fucking Gary. Like this nigga over here blaming his fucking circumstances because he can't go to the fucking gym. Or because, oh, bro, I'm gonna look ass anyways because my clavicles are narrow. Shut the fuck up. So I started doing home workouts, right? And I found exactly what type of home workouts will fucking work for me to absolutely fucking frame mog. Absolutely frame mog. And I got to this point right here. Right now, I don't need to go to the gym. Now I have a top 5 fucking percentage physique. I look way better than the average dude that works around nowadays. But yeah, that's just my message for y'all boys today, bro. Your narrow clavicles do not fucking define you. Don't ever let a fucking bum, a fucking societal slave come down to you. A fucking Gary try to come up to your fucking level and tell you that, bro, you have narrow clavicles, you have no respect clavicles, dude, you're fucking cooked. Don't ever let a fucking bum like that come up to you, bro, and fucking change your mindset. They're a fucking slave, dude. Guys like that never achieve anything in their life as long as they keep that same fucking victim mentality, bro. They never will. But I'm here to tell you that the title of this video is fucking bullshit. Honestly, the pill, nothing here is brutal because there is always gonna be fucking hope. There will always be fucking hope. The pill is not real. The nothing here is brutal because there will always be hope. Remember that. Remember that. There will always be hope. Now that I have drawn your attention to this video and you've watched this far, by the way, which is a great accomplishment because a lot of guys, their attention span is fucking shit and they can't change their lives due to it, right? The fact that you got this far along in this video lets me know that you will actually achieve a lot of good things in life. This fucking pill right here is not fucking real, bro. It's not real. You can build an insane physique at home despite your circumstances, despite you having normal, say, clavicles or narrow clavicles. You can fucking build this insane physique right here, man. I'm here to fucking tell you. But yeah, that's it for today, my boys. Remember, life is about finding yourself, then changing yourself. Love y'all boys, man. Peace out. Mwah.